And start with your shoulders relaxed. And just tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. And roll your chin forward. Roll it over to the left. And just take a few gentle rolls side to side, passing through center. Gently opening the neck. And you can even tilt your chin up a little bit when you're all the way to the right and to the left, so that you can stretch into the front of the neck where the jawline connects to the collarbone. And then gently release the neck. We're going to reach your arms up to the ceiling. Roll the wrist. And then reach all the way over to the right. Plant your right hand down. Reach the left hand up and over. And then take a couple back strokes with that left arm. Good. Full circles. And switch directions, forward stroke. And then reach your arm back over to the right for another deep breath. Elongate the arm. And inhale back up to center. Exhale, tilt over to the left. Reaching that right arm over. Feel that right sit bone anchor into the ground. And then take a couple back strokes with that right arm. All the way as far as you can go, and then switch directions, taking forward strokes. And bring your arm back over to the left. Take another deep breath here. And gently release your arms back down. From here, we're gonna open the arms wide, palms face forward. And then feel your shoulder blades squeeze in towards the spine and then squeeze them down like you're trying to pinch a penny between the triangles of your scapula. So you should feel a pinch right behind the heart. Shoulder blades press down and in. Energize the elbows for 3. Good. Feel the lats fire. 2. And 1. Release the arms. Take some shoulder rolls up and around. Good, so that helps to strengthen the muscles that hold your shoulder blade back, so you can keep that posture open. All right. And then from here, clasp your hands behind you so that your thumbs are at the sacrum. And with your hands interlaced, squeeze your shoulder blades again, and then straighten your arms as much as you can. Lift the heart, take a few deep breaths, pulling the fist away from the floor. Without the shoulders hunching by the ear, take another deep breath. And slowly release and lower the arms. Good. From here, we're gonna move into hands and knees for cat-cow. So wrist under shoulders, knees are under your hips. You can inhale, drop the belly, lift your chin, lift your heart. Exhale, tuck and curl. Open the shoulders, open the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Another smooth breath. And tuck it in. Good. Inhale. Come to a neutral spine. Reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Roll that right wrist. And then look down at your left hand. Take another couple rolls with that right arm. This time your gaze is to the left so that you've got a little more space for stretch on the right side of the neck. Switch arms stroking the other way. And reach your right arm back up high. Exhale to twist right arm under the left arm, right temple down to the floor. If the floor feels far away, you can sit on a pillow or a block. Left hand stays in front of the face, or you can clasp the hands and straighten the left elbow, leaning back. Maybe the left arm wants to reach back and wrap around to the right thigh. Good. Whatever works for you. Take another few deep breaths here. and then gently release. Left hand down, right hand down. Good. From here, keep your knees right where they are. Walk your hands forward so that you're in a mini plank. So shoulders over the wrist, straight line from hips to shoulder, and then straighten the elbows. Elbows stay straight. You're going to do scapular push-ups. So your shoulder blades squeeze together and then press apart. So you're not bending the elbows. You're just squeezing those shoulders together and apart for 3, 2, and 1. Knees wide, toes together. Sink it back into your child's pose. Take a deep breath here. Relax the hips, relax the belly. And then walk your hands over to the left side. Interlace your right fingers over your left fingers. Pull your right hip to the right. Take a few breaths into the right shoulders, the armpit, the ribs. Notice how the inhale elongates that stretch. And then walk your hands over to the right. Switch left hands on top of the right hand. Pull your hips to the left. Take another few deep breaths here. And gently release. Hands come back forward. Inhale. Lift back up onto hands and knees. Walk the knees in so they're under the hips. Walk the wrist back so it's under the shoulders. And then we're going to switch and reach left arm up to the sky. Roll through that left wrist. Good. And then look down at the right hand and take some back strokes with the left arm. Full range of motion, working out any kinks, and switch directions, rolling the arm forward. And reach left arm up high. Exhale, twist left arm under the right arm, left temple on the floor, pillow, block, whatever you've got. Pull your hips to the left, reach your heart towards your hands. And your right hand could be in front of the face, clasping your left hand or binding back behind you. And then come back to your deep breath, all the way in, all the way out, smooth transition in between. And release right hand down, left hand down, back to your tabletop. Good. Again, we're going to walk the hands forward so that you're in a mini plank. And with the elbows straight, you're going to take a couple more of those scapular push-ups. So the shoulder blade squeezes together and then slides down the side of the ribs. There's a maximum point when you squeeze and when you push. For 3, 2, 1. Knees wide, toes together. Sink it back into your child's pose. Deep inhale. Smooth exhale. Walk your hands over to the right side. Left fingers over right fingers. Pull your weight to the left. Hands anchoring down. Good. The inhales creating a deeper stretch along the outer intercostals that line the ribs. The exhale, stretching the inner intercostals inside the ribs. Walk the hands over to the left. Right fingers interlace over the left fingers. And now we're going to feel that same stretch. Inhales, expanding the outer muscle of the ribs. Exhales, expanding the muscles inside the ribs. Walk your hands back to center. From here, you're going to lift the chest just a little bit. Take your right arm and slide it under the left arm. Right temple down on the floor. And you can take that same twist. Maybe this is enough. You can keep your left hand in front of the face. If you can, clasp your hands and straighten through that left elbow and lean your body weight to the right. Twisting the spine, opening that space right behind the shoulder blades, getting into the lats. And gently release, left hand forward, right hand forward. And we're switching. Left arm slides under the right arm. Left side of your head on the floor. And again, feel free to keep the right hand in front of the face or clasp the hands and lean to the left as you straighten the right elbow. Smooth, calm breaths. And gently release, right hand down, left hand down, rising back up to your tabletop position. Good. From tabletop, we're going to reach the right arm forward. Right arm is straight by the ears, fingertips extended forward. Good. And you can stay right here or extend the left leg back as an added ab challenge. And you're going to squeeze right elbow in by your side, almost like you're just sliding your hands and elbows across a glass table. Inhale to reach. Exhale, no drop in height, just squeeze the elbow in, slide the shoulder blade in. Inhale, reach, lift the belly button. Exhale, squeeze and slide it in. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze to slide. Good. Inhale, and then exhale, release the right hand, release the left knee. Switch to reach your left arm up by the ear. Thumb in, fingertips forward. Option to bring the right leg up. Lift that belly button. On the exhale, slide your left elbow in. Neck is long. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze and slide. Soften the chin. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, release the left hand down, right knee down. And then from here, walk your knees in so they're close together. And then we're going to take a closed child's pose, hips back. Sweep your arms back so the thumbs are pointing in, palms up to the ceiling. And forehead rests on the ground. Let the shoulders relax and melt, sliding down the sides of the ribs. Feel the inhale, expand the back body. Take another deep breath, relax the neck, relax the shoulders. And gently release your hands forward and move into your downward facing dog. You can curl the toes under behind you, straighten the legs and lift the hips, pedal out the feet, stretch out the toes. Good. Tailbone high. Opening through that heart. And then press the heels down, lift the tailbone. Feel the neck elongate, shoulder blades up towards the tailbone. Inhale, pull forward into your plank. Good. From here, on or off the knees, up to you. You're going to take scapular push-ups again. Shoulder blades squeeze together and apart. Elbows stay straight for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Good. From the belly, reach your arms up by the ears. And with your palms facing down, fingertips extended. On the inhale, lift everything up off the mat. Good. Take your feet out a little wider. Reach, reach, reach. Take a smooth breath here. Lift the belly button, engage the core. And sweep your arms back. Clasp your hands together. See if you can straighten the elbows and get an extra stretch across the chest. For 3, 2, 1. Release the arms, right cheek down. Take a few deep breaths. Big inhale, big exhale. Feel a heartbeat for you. Feel the coolness of the floor, the mat. And then gently release your head back to neutral. And sweep your arms back up by the ears. On your next inhale, again, lift everything off the mat. This is going to strengthen your spine, all the muscle in that posterior chain. On your exhale, now we're going to slide both elbows in and back. Maybe you can lift a little higher. Engage your core. Inhale to reach. Exhale, squeeze the elbows in and back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, hold here. Lift those elbows, lift the heart. Keep squeezing your core to protect your spine for 3, 2, 1. Slide your arms back, interlace your hands behind you. Take one more big stretch across the chest. And gently release, left cheek to mat. Take a few steady breaths here. Let your hips relax, maybe give your hips a wiggle side to side. Let go of any tension in the low back. Breathing fully all the way in and out, feeling the back of the lungs expand. And then bring your head back to center. Take your arms out into a T, palms on the floor. If you don't have room, you can also bend the elbows at 90 degrees for cactus arms. And then from here, left hand goes under the left shoulder, and you're just gonna roll onto the right side of the body. So you're rolling onto the right side so that you're stretching across the right side of your pecs. So from the belly, you're just swiveling to the right. Right arm is either straight out or elbows bent. And you're stretching across the chest, across the biceps. Just take a few deep breaths here. This is a really essential stretch, especially if you're stressed at all, or if you're sitting at your desk all day, or if you're just living your life. Good. Option to go for a quad stretch if you'd like to as well. You can grab your left ankle and draw your left ankle towards the outer left hip. Just an option. You can also just reach your left arm back to help elongate the stretch across the entire chest. So whatever you need, take a few more deep inhales, deep exhales. Make sure the shoulders are away from the ears. There's a little effort involved. And then slowly release. Come back to the belly so we can get the other side. Left arm is straight out or 90-degree bend at the elbow. That's going to be a little more intense. And then roll, right hand under the right shoulder, roll onto the left side of the body. Good. And again, make sure the shoulders are away from the ears. They're sliding down. Right hand can reach back to help deepen your stretch across the chest. Option to go for a quad stretch, grabbing your right ankle and drawing it towards the outer right hip, squeezing the right glute. Wherever you are, make sure you're still breathing and that you're breathing smoothly. It's about allowing the breath to take up space, to take up time. There's no rush here. Take another smooth, deep breath. And gently release and roll back to the belly. Plant your hands by your low ribs. Squeeze the elbows in. On your inhale, lift to low cobra. Toes are still on the floor. Back of the neck is lifted up. Squeeze the elbows in. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Maybe you can float the hands off the mat. Maybe toes float off the mat. Keep the neck long, chin softly tucked for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Exhale. Inhale, lift back to low cobra or upward facing dog. On your exhale, flip it to downward facing dog. Good. Maybe re-pedal the feet, stretch the backs of the toes, the tops of the toes. And then on your next inhale, pull forward into plank. One more round of scapular push-ups on or off the knees, up to you. Just squeeze the shoulder blades together and apart for 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knees back down, and you can move into a cross-legged seat. Good, so find a comfortable seat and give yourself another roll of the shoulders, roll of the neck. Good, whatever you need to just get some lingering tension out. And then from here, you're going to take your fingertips and find your jaw muscle, that mandible. And I want you just to roll your fingers, push and drag the muscle under the cheekbones, the muscles in the jawline. Maybe even opening the mouth and getting different angles. Right in front of the ear. And release the arms down. Tilt your right ear to your right shoulder. Take your right hand across and give yourself a massage up and down the neck. Neck to shoulder, pushing the meat of your palm into the front of the neck, digging your fingers in the back of the neck. And then take just 2 fingers and find that line right behind the ear, that muscle. Drag the fingers down towards the collarbone and then just do a little finger dance in that space right above the collarbone. It's super tight. Maybe you might need to recruit a couple more fingers. And gently release. Give your neck a roll side to side. Okay. And next time you've got your left ear towards the left shoulder, hold there. And now you're going to take the left hand across and give yourself a massage up and down the shoulders and neck. Keep breathing, get that oxygen into the muscle tissue. And then we're going to add those 2 fingers initially right behind the ear. Find that main muscle that goes down, down, down into the collarbone. And you can start doing those little finger dances, maybe adding more fingers, maybe going up and down that muscle line. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And release. Bring your head back to neutral. A few more shoulder rolls. Extend your arms out wide, thumbs to the ceiling, fingertips out. And again, tilt left ear to left shoulder. And left hand could go down on your, or right hand could go down on your thigh, or it could go on top of the head. If you've got it on top of the head, it's there as an added weight, not to pull, but just to let your hand rest. Keep that left arm strong and straight. Take a few deep breaths here, shoulder blades pressing down away from the ear. And then gently tuck your chin until you feel the back of the neck connecting into the shoulder blade. There's going to be this urge to bend the elbow or for that left shoulder blade to rise. Keep pressing the shoulder blade down. And slowly swivel your chin up. Stretch into the front of the neck. That same muscle we were just massaging is now stretching, opening, releasing whatever isn't needed anymore. And gently release the arms. Add a gentle neck roll, shoulder roll, whatever you need. And then bring your head back to neutral. Reach the arms out wide. We're going to get the other side. Bring that left ear to left shoulder. Good. And then left hand could come down or on top of the head. Take smooth breaths. Right thumb is up towards the ceiling. Right arm is also strong and straight. No pulling on the head, just resting the hand. Smooth breath. Gently soften the chin down until you feel that maximum stretch point. You might need to kind of recalibrate until you find that extra spot that wants to pinch. Make sure you're uncomfortable but not in pain. Take a few deep breaths. And slowly switch to lift your chin up and stretch into the front of the neck, getting into the collarbone. That right arm might start to tingle, and that's okay. We'll just be holding this for a few more seconds. See if you can find a sweetness in that discomfort. Sweetness in the knowing that this is supporting your long-term comfort. Take a deep breath. And then gently release the arms, release the neck. Give yourself a few rolls. Rolling the neck, moving the shoulders. Good. All right, and then we can make our way onto our back. We'll finish with a twist. So pull that right knee into the chest. And right arm goes out wide. On your exhale, twist. Right knee goes to the left. Gaze to the right. And you can always inch your left shoulder closer to the edge of the mat to align the spine if you feel like you'd like a deeper twist. But make sure that you can still breathe all the way in and out. Once the breath becomes short, that's a sign from your body that you've gone a little too far. Keep that right shoulder relaxed. Take another deep breath here. Look over the right shoulder. And then look to the left. So left cheek is towards the floor. And then take a couple back strokes with the right arm. Maybe experiencing some freedom in that movement. And switch, forward stroke. An extra stretch across the chest. And release. Bring your head to neutral. Bring your knee back into the chest. And we'll switch. Left knee in, right leg long. Left arm out wide. Take a deep breath here. And then exhale to twist. Left knee going to the right. Maybe scooching your right shoulder closer to the edge of the mat. Gaze to the left. Good. Relax the hip, relax the core. Invite your body to surrender to gravity. Just allow the practice, this posture, to bring you all the benefits that you need in this body right now. Gently gaze to the right now, right cheek towards the floor, and then take some back strokes with the left arm. Full circles, and switch, forward stroke, and release. Bring your head to neutral, bring your knee back in. And move into happy baby. Grab the outer edges of the feet, ankles or knees so that you're sumo squatting up towards the ceiling. Maybe give yourself a little rock side to side. Press your tailbone down. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Deep exhale out the mouth. And then release the legs. Take the feet out about as wide as the mat or wider. Palms towards the ceiling, relax the shoulders. Take another deep inhale here. Deep exhale. Feel the muscle of the forehead relax. The space between the eyebrows melt. Even the muscles surrounding the eye releases so the eyeballs can kind of settle to the back of the head. Relax the cheeks. Relax the jaw. And there's that surrender to gravity again. Feeling the force that's constant, always there to ground you. Settling the breath and settling the mind. And gently begin to deepen the breath. Moving through the tips of the body, roll the wrists and ankles, wiggle those fingers and toes, and then gently bend the knees in towards the chest. Reach the right arm up and over and roll on to the right side, using your upper arm like a pillow. Deep breath here. And then gently rise up to sit. You can keep your eyes closed or your gaze softly on the floor. Bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, soften the shoulders, soften the chin. Feeling a spaciousness in the neck, the shoulders, the heart. Not only so we can physically feel more comfortable, but so that we can express ourselves with more ease and confidence. So that we can feel with our heart what is true and right for us. Take another deep breath. Thank you so much for your practice. Namaste.